Thank you so much.
Hi. You can see my face right now. You can definitely see it. I am super excited because this is one of those projects jahan pe I can say everything. Like the entire package was very eye-catching for me when I first said yes. So today is the day. Some people are going to see it and I'm going to get responses. So I'm really excited.
Okay, can you just tell something about your character and what you're doing in this show?
Oh, okay. So it's a very unexpected, evilish, very crazy character, and so was this premiere night for me. So I'm like dressed pretty crazy, and she's an influencer, and Harleen has a wicked side, and I hope people hate the wicked side because that's what will validate my performance. Long story short, first day itself was the scene with Mr. Kunal Khemu and Tanuj and I, like crazy kids on the set, and somebody who's new went in the Abhay franchise from zee5, and then we just went into the vanity, and he asked us, आज breakfast किया तुम लोगों ने? It felt like an interrogation already. So I think he was the one who made us very serious about it. Like, listen, you're not here to play. You're here to be, you're here. You're a big part of a brand, so you have to nail it. Fans, guys, guys, always love you all, and you guys have been supporting in whatever I do. But this is the real deal where I would need your support and love. So thank you so much for always doing that, and love Abhay 3, please. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
और थैंक यू मैडम जी नाम डालने के लिए राइट बहुत गंदा जैसा लग रहा है यहाँ पर
सर लेफ्ट में थोड़ा
सर यहाँ पे सर
राइट से स्टार्ट करो एक बार.
Oh, visuals. Look here. Thank you. भाई इधर भी बोल वीडियोस
This side. Visuals.
कुणाल तो है ही, मैं बचपन से मतलब उनके बचपन और मेरे बचपन से फ़ैन हूँ, तो बहुत अच्छा एक्टर है यार, मुझे बड़ा पसंद है और आगे जो काम कर रहे हैं मुझे पता है क्या कर रहे हैं, मैंने कुछ लुक देखे हैं उनके, सो आई वांट टू टॉक टू हिम अबाउट दैट आल्सो. सो ही इज़ अ फैंटास्टिक एक्टर, आई रियली लव्ड हिम, स्पेशली इन लूट केस. तो एक बड़ी बहुत सारी बातें करनी है उनके साथ, लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड. This series, obviously the first, first 2 seasons were super hit. That's why a third season comes. So pretty happy with that, and it's a flagship show for zee5. So all the best to the team. Thank you.
Very excited. I got to do a lot of ass kicking, so I'm excited for the audience to see that. The story is it's a lot more gripping, so I definitely do hope the audience, they hold on to it, because at the beginning till the end it's the same story, but there are so many turning points. So we had a great time even reading it and shooting it, so I'm sure it'll be fun to watch. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm really excited to be a part of Abhay. It's a very, very successful first and second season. I'm hoping that, the third one gets the same amount of love or even more. It's become a bigger season than the first two, and I'm hopeful for a really, really good and warm response. Okay, my character is something called Avatar. You'll almost envy him. I think we all have a bit of him in us. We all want to... At least we have dreams of staying in the forest. We have dreams of embracing green. So there's a man who is actually organic, who stays in the forest, speaks very, very less. I think I've just spoken one line in the whole series. Not that it's a very, very long participation, but for whatever length he's there in, just one line. So he's quiet, he's a man of action, man of very, very, very few words. What do I expect from the series? That I hope season 4 gets bigger, yeah, that's all. And God bless Kunal, God bless my director Ken Ghosh and the entire creative team for Zee Studios. I wish them well.
It was very good actually, and thank you for the compliments. Actually, I'm not that much a part of the series, but yes, I'm very important in Abhay's life, and it was very interesting for me to play a Sardar. I've played a Sardar a few times, not very often, so it was very nice and a hard-hitting story, and a man who's taking crime into his own hands, still within the law. It's a good, a very good concept, and I really believe in that myself personally as Rituraj. I think that there are times when we need the cop to be a cop, and Abhay is exactly that.
Can you give a slight details about your character, someone?
Yeah, I'm basically a DIG, and I'm part of the anti-terrorist squad, the ATS, and Kunal reports to me, and I have done things like he did in the show much earlier, पर तब OTT नहीं था और zee5 ने अभय के पहले इस स्टोरी पर कुछ बनाया नहीं था. But that's basically my story. The humor apart, it's he's just a hard-hitting cop, and he really believes in this boy. और उसको groom करता है और मतलब जानता है कि उसमें एक ताकत है और उस ताकत को बढ़ाने की कोशिश करता है.
थोड़ा सा कमी है हाँ जी मैम
बैठ लेना ये बोल इधर कुणाल सर यहाँ पर
I'm very excited and very happy. By tomorrow night at 12, 8 episodes shall drop of season 3. And I'm very excited. I'm very happy that we have all episodes also coming all at once, because in season 1 and 2, we gave them in breaks, and I know that a lot of audience was complaining about that. So I'm happy that that feedback was taken, and we're dropping the entire season. Also, it's because there is an already established fan base for the show, which makes us even more excited to see how they will react to the show. And it's the first time I've kind of ventured into the OTT space, and to come back with season 3 is kind of an achievement that I'm very excited and also a little bit nervous about.
Well, this has a completely different cast than the first season and the second season. Who were you very excited for?
All of them. I'm always looking forward to know who the villains are going to be, because I think the villains are an extreme highlight of this show, and we've been very lucky to have the kind of actors that have come, because they've also casted actors who don't really have an image of being such baddies. For example, starting with Deepak Tijori ji in season 1, and then have somebody like a Chunky Pandey and Ram Kapoor to play the kind of maniacal villains that they are in the show is very interesting. So I was very excited to know that this year we had somebody like a Vijay Raj and Rahul Dev kind of joining that, and Divya and Tanuj. So I was very excited. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of work with the villains, because I only get to see what they've done when I watch the show. Otherwise, I have 1 or 2 days of work with them. But I did have a lot more to do with Vijay Raj, and I was excited to work with him, because the last outing that we had together was in Loot Case, which was a comedy, and both of us were playing comical characters. So from that to this, it's been an interesting few days of work together.
And this is not just a drama thriller or something, but it also has some spiritual, connection to it, and it's, something related to death and on earth as well. So what is your view towards that? How different can this thing be?
It's a very interesting space that we ventured into in this season, and while some might think that it's a little bit supernatural or spiritual, you have to see the show to know where it's actually going, because it kind of it goes through all of those. But I don't want to reveal what happens in the end, because there's a lot of suspense that is there in the show. But I'm excited that at least it's a look that Abhay has never had before, and it's a world that Abhay has never been before in. So I think visually also this is the strongest season. So yeah, now in 2 days we'll know.
Well, working upon something and watching as a whole thing is a completely different experience than audience. What are you expecting in this season? While watching this video, what kind of things you are expecting?
This is the first time we are having a screening of Abhay. The first time, I don't know why we didn't have it, because anyways, like, we didn't drop the show. We were also shooting the show while it was dropping. And of course, when season 2 happened, we were in the pandemic. So this is the first time I'm going to see Abhay on a big screen. So I'm quite looking forward to going and watching that. But I also know that we're only going to be watching 3 episodes. So all of us, including me, because I haven't seen it, is going to be now waiting for a day and a half to go back and binge watch the rest of it. Thank you.